thirsteth, come ye to the water. He that hath no money, come ye buy and drink. Wherefore do ye spend your money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not? O everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the water. He that hath no money, come ye buy and eat.
Well, Pastor Gonzalez, I am so glad that you made it here to Japan.
I'm so glad to be here.
It's
I'm
awesome.
excited.
I know, it's so awesome. So I know it seems a little strange that we're making a visit like right away.
Yeah.
But this guy, Toyota Teriyaki, he really wanted to meet you.
Okay.
And it might seem a little strange. I know that the coronavirus is over, but Japanese people like to wear masks.
Okay.
Like all the time. And so he probably will be in a mask. Just don't worry about it.
Okay.
He's a newly saved Christian, but he's really excited to see you.
Okay.
But he was in this apartment right here. We'll go ahead and climb up to his place, and yeah, we'll have a good time.
Okay.
All right. Awesome. Let's do it. Okay, so I know that this is a little bit of a narrow passageway. Japan is a small country. I apologize. But hey,
I'm not a small guy.
That's all right. That's all right. Now, here, I'm gonna go ahead and explain something to you. In Japan, he's gonna bow. This is kind of the Japanese way of doing the handshake.
Okay.
And what you want to do is you want to bow. Go ahead and bow lower than he does.
Okay.
Is what you're gonna do, and that's kind of like the Japanese greeting. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So everything will show be okay. So this is Nizuru Ichi. Yeah, this is right. So you know what? I dropped my wallet back there. Okay, go ahead, run back. Go and knock on the door. Surprise him. He's gonna love it. So yeah, just go ahead and knock, and he'll answer, and it's gonna be good.
Okay,
it's gonna be good.
Sounds good.
Perfect. All right. Hi, どなたですか? あれ? 何これ? 何ですか? 大丈夫ですか? あれ? 何?
I'm Pastor Gonzalez from America
アメリカ?
with Go Oishi.
Go Oishi.
Go Oishi.
Yeah.
Go Oishi. He went to get his wallet. He's coming back. His wallet.
Wallet?
His wallet.
Wallet? Letto?
Yeah.
Nani
For his
sore?
money. His pesos or
Money?
yen.
Yen. Yeah. Yen.
I don't have any. I mean, he went to go get his yen.
こっちyen になるんですか?
Yes.
はい、わかりました.
No,
I
I don't think this is working. Okay.
Sorry, Pastor. I got my... What in the world? Okay, he said that we can come in. I am so sorry about that. Totally my fault. That was a little awkward, but
It's okay.
I'll be alright. はい、じゃあ、お邪魔しますね。お邪魔します。
Jib away. Pass. Well, thanks for having us. This is great. I appreciate appreciate this.
Yeah.
Hey, I have only seen these in the States, like at the restaurants, you know, and
Yes.
you pull them apart and then you like rub them, you gotta do that, and then it starts to fire. And then, like on the ones that the ones in the United States are longer, and you just Brother, go. This fruit is amazing. Have you tried this? Have you tried? This is really good. Here, just grab it.
No,
Just grab it.
No, I can't. See.
Well, thanks for that meal. That was wonderful. That was great. I could not finish the rice. Sorry.
Goodness.
Oh man, that was great.
That was fun.
I love that so much.
He enjoyed it.
Great
He
to
enjoyed
see
it.
some of your church members. That's great.
For sure.
Hey, you know, I'd love to learn some more Japanese. Like,
Okay,
maybe some
sure.
phrases. Like, what about good morning?
Good morning is Ohio. Just like
Ohio?
that. Yes.
Ohio? Okay, Ohio. Like that. Ohio! Ohio! Ohio!
You know, Pastor, here in Japan, unfortunately, even saying hi to strangers like this is considered culturally unacceptable. But let's keep on going like this. We've got to reach these people for Christ somehow.
And the witch doctor's son stood idly at the edge of Jungle Village on the big island of Borneo. "Just wait until you see me tomorrow in my new pants and shirt," said Tikus, the witch doctor's son. "I'll be the best dressed Dayak you ever saw when we go to the rice harvest feast at the next village." King frowned as he looked at his faded old clothes. "I'd be glad if I could just have a new pair of pants. But our rice crop was so bad that Papa says I'll just have to get along with these." "Our rice crop was poor too," said Tikus. "Too bad your Papa isn't a witch doctor like mine. My Papa got enough presents from sick people to buy us all new clothes." "You have all the luck," said King. "My Papa was one of the ones that was sick. But I keep hoping I'll get some new pants before we have rice harvest feast in our own village. But unless the pants drop from the sky, I don't see how I'll ever get them." "Well, maybe you will be luckier at making birds drop from the sky," said Tikus. "Let's go hunting." "I'll go home and get grandfather's old blowguns," said King. "I'll show you who is the best hunter." "You don't have a chance," said Tikus. "While you're gone, I'll look for fruit stones to shoot." A thin yellow dog followed King as he walked through Jungle Village. Lines of clothes hung limply from the clotheslines in the hot March sun. Grunted the pigs. "Squawk! Cluck!" said the chickens as they flew out of his way. King scampered up a long, notched pole and into the bamboo longhouse with a thatched roof. He walked down the long open porch to the part of the house where he lived and went in. Mama of King was taking the big black rice pot off the fire. King's Papa, the head man of Jungle Village, and his younger brother Gadu were sitting on a woven mat on the floor with their rice bowls. They rolled the rice into balls with their fingers and popped them into their mouths. Inking's 14-year-old sister, Tombi, was giving the baby a bath. She poured panfuls of water over the baby. He laughed and clapped his hands as he felt the coolness. The water ran through the cracks of the bamboo floor and fell on the ground under the longhouse. Mama of Inking smiled at her brown-skinned boy with bright black eyes. "Have you come to eat, son?" "No," said Inking. "Tikus and I are going to hunt birds. I came to get grandfather's old blowgun." "You may play with the old blowgun," said Papa, "but do not forget to bring it back. Now that we have a new kind of gun, we don't use it anymore. But it has been in our family a long time, and we don't want to lose it." Inking took the blowgun and left without saying goodbye to anyone. The long gun teetered back and forth as he carried it carefully down the notched pole. "I'm first," said Tikus as his friend came back with the gun. "Look at the big pile of fruit seeds I found." "No, I'm first," said Inking. "It's my gun, and besides, my father is the head man of the village." Inking put a fruit seed in the hole at the end of the long tube. When he saw a bird flutter through the tree, he aimed carefully at it and blew in the other end of the tube. Swish! The fruit stone sailed easily through the air. Smack! It hit the bird, which fell to the ground. "I hit it!" said Inking with a big grin. "That's one for me. Now who's the best hunter?" "We don't know yet. I haven't had a turn. Give me the gun and we'll see," Tikus said. The boys took turns shooting birds. Tikus had one, and Inking had two. They had to move to another spot to find more birds. As they walked, Inking said, "Papa has heard that a white man who has been teaching new ways in the next village is coming to Jungle Village soon." "He had better not come," said Tikus. His eyes flashed angrily. "Some of the people in that village have left the old ways, trying to please the bad spirits. Papa doesn't get called to be witch doctor there as much, and we don't get as much money. Papa says the white man had just better not come to Jungle Village, or he will—" "Shh," Inking whispered. "It's your turn, and a bird is coming." Tikus aimed the gun and was ready to blow. Suddenly, the song of a bird cut through the stillness. Inking grabbed Tikus's arm. He was pale and trembling. "It's the cry of the ghost bird! Run, Tikus!" Tikus dropped the gun and began to run. Others working around the village had heard it too. They ran to the longhouse as fast as they could go. Inking was hot and frightened when he reached home. He threw himself on the bamboo floor and lay there panting. He listened to his heart race. Thumpity, thump, thumpity, thump. "What is the matter? Where's the gun?" said Mama. Inking was so out of breath that it was hard to answer. We heard the cry of the ghost bird. We dropped the gun." "Oh," Mama said. "That's a very bad omen. You must not go out any more today. You can get the gun tomorrow." Inking looked at the little piece of fishnet that hung over the door. "I hope it catches the bad spirits that try to get through the door," he thought. In the morning, the sun streaming in through the cracks of the woven bamboo wall awakened Inking early. He was so excited about the rice harvest feast that he had forgotten all about the scare the ghost bird had given him. "How do you like my new clothes?" asked Tikus as their families walked through the jungle to the feast. Inking looked gloomily at Tikus' fine new clothes. "I wish they were mine," he said. Soon they came to the edge of the next village. Some carved wooden idols were stuck in the ground under a tree with twisted roots. "Look," said Tikus, "the witch doctor of this village has already put a bowl of rice under the tree for the spirits. And he has killed the pig for the dinner," Inking said. "Let's go watch him smear blood on every door in the longhouse." But when the witch doctor came to some doors, men came running out and said, "Do not put blood on our door. We are now Christians. We are not afraid of the bad spirits anymore." "See," said Tikus, "those are the crazy people I was telling you about. They don't follow the old ways." "You're right," said Inking. That white man is teaching queer things for sure. The witch doctor threw a cup of rice into the air. "Oh, spirits," he said, "come to this feast, help us all. Give us good luck, much rice and fish and wild pigs. Give us good fruit and bees." The men were already stuffing the new rice inside pieces of bamboo to cook over a fire. Meat sizzled and popped over the other fires. "Everything smells so good," said Tikus. "I only hope I can last until time to eat," Inking said. Finally, at 10 o'clock, the headman rang the gong. Inking ate first in one room of the longhouse and then another. By noon, he was stuffed. "Oh, why did I ever think I was hungry?" he complained. The people began to drink more and more rice wine. They shouted and made noise. Drums went boom, boom. Some of the people started to dance as the drums went faster and faster. Inking tried to stay awake very late since the feast lasted way into the night. But at last he fell asleep on the porch of the longhouse with the sound of drums and loud laughing nearby. Several days had gone by since the rice harvest feast in the next village. Papa had some exciting news for Inking. "Tomorrow we'll make the long trip to the village of Bamboo River. You must come along and help me carry the rice and chickens to the market. We need many things before the rice feast in our own village." "And may I get some new pants, Papa? Please," begged Inking. Papa sighed. "No, son," he said. "We'll be lucky to get the things we just have to have this year." It was a long, hot trip through the jungle to the market at Bamboo River. The baskets of rice and squirming chickens seemed to get heavier with every step. "But it's worth being tired," thought Inking, "to get to take a trip so far away from home." Inking helped Papa carry the things to the shop of a Chinese storekeeper. "While I'm selling these, you may look around the market," said Papa. Inking hurried off to find a shop where pants were for sale. Inking wanted a new pair of blue pants more than anything. "Maybe I could just take a pair when the shopkeeper isn't looking," he thought. But the shopkeeper watched him every minute. As he walked off down the road, Inking kicked his bare feet through the dust. All at once he heard some noises behind him. Squealed a pig as it ran past him in a hurry. "Say, boy!" called a puffing man who was chasing it. "Help me catch my pig!" Inking started running after the pig too. He ran faster and faster. The pig dodged in and out. It went this way and that way. Inking reached out to catch the pig. Crash! He ran into a Dayak man, and the fruit he was carrying rolled all over the road. The pig squealed loudly as Inking held it until its owner caught up. "Thank you, boy," said the puffing man. "That was a good job." Took his pig and walked off. "Ugh," Inking grumbled as he dusted off his clothes. "I was hoping he'd do more than just say thank you." He looked at a fresh tear in his pants. "Now I need blue pants more than ever." The young man was busily picking up his oranges and putting them back in the basket. "It's good to be a helper even if you don't get paid for it," he said. "That was good quick thinking you did when you caught the pig." Inking stooped down to help pick up the fruit. He liked the friendly smile of this young Dayak man. "I am Lucas," said the stranger. "I work at the mission hospital down the road." "I am Inking. I came with Papa from Jungle Village today. Papa is hoping to get a good price for his rice and chickens here. But he says the storekeepers won't pay our people what their products are worth, so we can't buy the things we need." "Well, I know what to do about that," said Lucas. "I know a Chinese storekeeper who goes to our church who will give your Papa a fair price. Let's hurry and find him." "Maybe it's too late. Maybe Papa has already sold our things," Inking said. But when Lucas and Inking found Papa, he and the storekeeper were arguing loudly. "It is not enough," said Papa hotly. "My things are worth more." But the storekeeper wouldn't give one bit more. Inking whispered to Papa. Soon Papa and Inking gathered up the baskets and followed Lucas to Mr. Fong's shop. "These are my friends from Jungle Village," Lucas said to the smiling Mr. Fong. "They have brought some chickens and rice to sell." Papa and Mr. Fong argued for a long time about the price, but at last when he held his money in his hand, Papa was very pleased. "I do not understand it," said Papa. "Why do you pay a fair price when many others cheat our people?" Mr. Fong smiled. "I do not have to cheat people to get the things I want. The one true God loves me and cares for me. He gives me everything I need and makes me happy. He even sent his son Jesus so that I wouldn't have to be punished for my wrongdoings. I want to tell the people who come into my store about Jesus. They wouldn't listen to me if I cheated them." "I still do not understand these new ways," said Papa. "But since you helped me get the extra money, son, you may buy the new pair of blue pants that you want so much." King jumped up and down. "Oh, thank you, Papa," he said. "Am I ever glad I chased the pig and bumped into my new friend Lucas." But you'll have to come back and listen again tomorrow night to find out what happens next.
Alright, we are back with another Lego challenge. I know Bradley's been building Legos. Building Legos a little bit? A little bit or a lot? A lot? Alright, so tell me something that you've been building. Tell me some Legos.
Monster truck.
Building some monster trucks? Show them the monster trucks, some cool stuff it does. Yeah, it's a light up one. So it lights up. You build monster trucks.
And it got like this, and it's like the other one.
It's glowing.
Yeah. And you could put it in the dark and it could light up.
Oh, that's the best. You turn all the lights off and then turn the light on. Yeah, so you've been building cars and trucks. You built probably, what, 5 or 6 of these? 100?
There's not that much!
Oh, okay. How many? 6? 5? 2 is left. Oh, you've already built 4? Okay, so you build this, you build what else did you build? You build a city? What happened to the city? Abby broke it. Yeah, she burst the door open and started smashing it like Godzilla, huh?
And not Daddy.
No, not Daddy. She didn't smash mine, thankfully. Mine was smaller than yours was, though. So this time, last time we built a space Lego. This time we're gonna build. It's not about how it looks like, because you built a lot of good ones last time. There was the rocket ships, there was spaceships, there was spaceports. Sebastian tried to turn one in. I didn't count it though. They built all kinds of ones. So this time, it's not about what it looks like. It's about who can build the tallest tower. So let me measure this real quick, and I'll show you. This one here measures, what do we have? 25.5 inches. So we built this one really fast. Bradley, I think that's really tall. I think you can do taller than that. So what you want to do is, you want to build your tower and build the tallest tower you can build. Now, a couple rules. The only thing is you can't be leaning it up against a wall or a chair. It has to stand up by itself. Now you can build Lego supports on it all you want. You can build some legs that come off of it to make sure it doesn't fall over. But you got to be able to set it down, and it should be stand up by itself. You can't hold it up. You can't hold the top. And then measure it. We want to see who can build the tallest tower. Now you can only build Legos. You can't super glue them together. That rule is for Sebastian. I know Sebastian's trying to super glue his. But build the tallest tower that you can build. Again, my phone number is going to be on the screen. Brother Matt's really good at putting the phone numbers on here. And you want to send me a picture with your tape measure next to it, so you can see how tall it is. Make sure you get the whole tower in the picture, not just the top part, but the whole tower from the bottom to the top with your tape measure. And we'll see who builds the tallest tower. And we'll send a prize out for the winner and announce them. Can't wait to see your builds.